If you have been house hunting and someone told you to wait for the interest rates to drop or skip the home inspection or don't use a buyer's agent, I need you to stop right now and watch this video. That advice is just not good advice and it could cost you a lot of money in the end. So I'm Annie Oakman. I am a real estate agent here in Central Massachusetts. The market here, the real estate market in 2026 is not easy. And I want to talk you through the process and help you so that you are making the best decisions for yourself as a home buyer in 2026 in Massachusetts. So here is the first mistake that I see buyers making: waiting for the rates to drop or waiting for the perfect rate. The old age advice is wait until rates come down and then buy. And I get it. It sounds logical, but here is the reality check. When you are sitting on the sidelines waiting, home prices in the market are still climbing. Every month that you wait, you're potentially paying more for the same house. So a lot of people will say, date the rate, marry the house. I'm not saying that either. Rates change. They can go up, they can go down. You just don't know what's going to happen. The market is volatile. It's rapidly changing. Every single day is a little bit different. So you just have to think it through and think about what scenario is best for you. And think about this too. When rates do drop, every buyer that's been on the sidelines, they're all going to flood back into the market at the same time. And then we're back into a bidding war situation. People are waiving contingencies, paying over asking, and it just gets even harder. So instead of waiting for rates to drop, get pre-approved now, know your numbers, know your actual monthly payments, your true budget, what you're most comfortable with, and make your move based on your financial readiness, not the predictions about the Fed. So that is my rate advice. Mistake number 2, skipping the home inspection to win a home. You're really making a big gamble here with your biggest investment that you may make in your lifetime. So during the peak of the seller's market, buyers were waiving home inspections left and right to get an offer accepted. I understand the desperation. I have seen it firsthand, but it's a tricky move to make. You always want to have a home inspection done. A professional home inspector is your window into what you're actually buying. Without that, you have no idea if your beautiful kitchen is sitting on a foundation full of cracks, or if the electrical system is a fire hazard, or if you've got hidden water damage that you just didn't see the first time around. Like, a home inspection can just save you so much money. I've seen buyers that have skipped the home inspection and they just run into big problems. For example, I had a friend that purchased a home down in North Carolina, bidding war, all of that. They skipped the home inspection. They moved in. The heating system wasn't working. I mean, there were so many issues. That's like the largest issue they had. And it was like tens of thousands of dollars to fix the heating system. But it was just repairs that they did not anticipate. And if they'd gotten a home inspection, their home inspector could have let them know that. So what to do instead? Always have a home inspection. If you are in a competitive situation, we can talk through different offers or different scenarios to strengthen your offer in terms of price, flexibility on closing. We can even discuss doing a home inspection and saying we'll only negotiate items that are mechanical, safety, health, and structural related, doing things that at least protect you so that you can still have a home inspector walk through that home and you know what you're purchasing. So never skip the home inspection. Mistake number 3, thinking that you don't need a buyer's agent, thinking that you'll just call the listing agent and you'll negotiate for yourself and you'll get a better deal. I get it. It makes sense. With all of the talk about real estate commissions and the rules changing over the past couple of years, a lot of buyers are under the impression that going it alone will serve them better and they'll save money. But I want to address that directly because that's not the case. When you call the listing agent on a property, that agent legally represents the seller. Their job is to get the seller the best deal possible. That's what they signed on when they listed the house. So when you walk a home with or without your own representation, you're negotiating against a professional whose entire job is to work against your interest as a buyer. So a buyer's agent is on your side. Personally, as a buyer's agent, I analyze comparable properties. I advise you on your offer, negotiate, of course, when an inspection comes through, track every deadline, coordinate with your lender, your title company, your attorney, and make sure that you're actually going to make it to closing day without any crisis. And that is just something that it's harder to do on your own. I've had people that have done real estate deals on their own and they've said, never again, not doing that, not sure why I did it. So you want to find a buyer's agent who you trust, someone who knows the local market, communicates clearly, and has a proven track record. You can interview as many buyer agents as you want, ask them questions, and let the home search begin. But definitely sit down with them. I always have a buyer consultation with my potential buyers, not only for them to interview me, but I want to interview them too. It's a mutual partnership here. When we're looking to buy you a home, like, or to find you your home, it's a partnership. We want to work together. We want to work in tandem and make sure that we're finding the best possible home for you and for your situation. So interview buyer's agents and find the right one that you're feeling most comfortable with. So mistake number 4, getting pre-qualified instead of getting pre-approved. So you want to know the difference because a lot of first-time home buyers may get a pre-qualification from a lender. What you want is a pre-approval. They're very similar, but a pre-qualification is a rough estimate based on what you told a lender over the phone. Whereas a pre-approval means that your lender has actually verified your income, your credit, your assets, your employment. It's a commitment. So in a competitive offer situation, you need a pre-approval, not a pre-qualification. So before you tour any homes at all, sit down with a lender, get fully pre-approved, even ask them if you can get pre-underwritten and get through the entire underwritten process while we home search. That way you can have a fast closing and you are very close to a cash offer and being competitive with a cash offer. Mistake number 5, falling in love with a home before doing the math. Emotional purchases. I see it all the time. I feel for you. We've all done it. You walk into a home, the kitchen's perfect, the backyard is wonderful, and suddenly nothing else matters. Not the price, not the neighborhood, not the HOA fees, not the commute. You're just loving the home itself. I absolutely get it. It's a big purchase. It's an emotional purchase, and it should be, but emotion without strategy just gets buyers into trouble. Overpaying because you just had to have that house and ignoring any red flags that may come up because the staging was beautiful. It can hurt. So take notes on every home tour that you do. Take photos, take videos. If you like a home, I always tell my buyers to take a video walkthrough of the home so that when you leave there, you can go back and reference that video. And when you think you found the one, step back, run the numbers with your lender and with your agent. Talk about where the comparable properties are, what the neighborhood actually looks like. Go and tour the neighborhood at different times of the day. First thing in the morning, at the end of the day, at night when it's dark. Go see what the neighborhood is like, what the activity in the neighborhood is like, and discuss the actual cost of the home. Let the math, let your finances just confirm what you're feeling emotionally so that you don't jump into something that you're not fully prepared for. So if you're really ready to buy a home in 2026, let's talk. The market's changing. Rules have shifted. There's a lot of buyers still out there. I'm still seeing a lot of competitive properties. I have clients that have been searching in towns like Leominster for over a year, Tewksbury for like 2 or 3 years. The market is still competitive in some of these towns, but homes are available. There are properties out there for everybody. I'm happy to sit down with you and have a buyer's consultation. I'm happy to send you my buyer's guide and just talk through things with you and see what the best move is for you right now. So if you have any questions at all my info is in the description below. I would love to chat with you and talk through the whole home buying process. Call, email, text, subscribe. Let me know how I can help you, and I will talk to you soon.